Gossips, trending, viral content, celebrity lifestyle. Welcome to Miracle Jameson. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time here, kindly do to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. So without too much of your time, let's get right into the video. So I know you guys have been wondering what really happened to Costa Titch, because so far we didn't really get any information on that, and I did my findings and I discovered something really shocking, which has to do with the private funeral the public weren't informed of. It was only exclusive to close family and friends, so you really want to stay to the end of this video to find out. So guys, you all know the family never admitted to Costa having epilepsy or any of that as reported to the public, and I really find it strange the family wouldn't disclose what really happened health-wise concerning Costa Titch. The most shocking for me was when I found out that he was actually laid to rest on the 15th of March, and if I'm not mistaken, this young lad passed on the 11th of March. So why lay him to rest so quickly? Like, it was just barely 3 days after his passing, and we already found out that he was laid to rest on the 15th, which was quite fast. I believe I only know the Muslims do bury their loved ones that fast, but I never knew Christians actually do the same, because Costa Titch was actually a Christian, and his name Constantinos is of Greek origin and is usually used by the Christians in naming their children. And if you take a good look at the private funeral, you will see it held at a church, which confirms indeed Costa Titch was from a Christian home. And you guys know everyone was really curious on what really happened to Costa Titch. Even the South African government officially states a post-mortem examination and autopsy will be done to determine the cause of death following an unnatural passing. So in the case of Costa Titch, it is written clearly on the South African government website that an autopsy needs to be done on the person if it happens to be an unnatural passing, and the South African government insists this must be done before the loved one can be released to their family for a funeral. And with how fast Costa was laid to rest, I doubt if an autopsy was carried out on him, because I researched in autopsies and I found out that it could take 2 to 3 days for an autopsy to be done on someone, and which really leads me to the question, why did they act that fast? I really would have loved if they investigated this seriously, because this was the same thing that happened to AKA the SA police, and everybody just said they were doing their investigations, and before you know it, AKA was already laid to rest, which I think might have slowed down the investigations. And up to date, there have been no culprits for the AKA passing, and now we have Costa Titch, who was still laid to rest as quickly as possible, and even the fans had no idea of this ceremony, which I feel it's okay if the family wants to keep it private or anything like that. I'm not really against the fact the family kept it private, but at least the fans deserve to know the truth about what really happened on stage that day, or what really was wrong with Costa before he stepped on that stage, or maybe his medical records. It would really help a long way in making everyone stop this speculations that are just flying around the internet. Another shocking discovery I noticed at the funeral was the funeral service used for Costa Titch. So I stumbled upon their social media handle, and I could see a video in which they used Costa Titch song on this particular video, and this happened to be the day Costa was laid to rest at the private funeral ceremony. And I believe this video was used as a form of advert. As you could see, they did the drone shots and all of that. It wasn't relating to Costa's passing, but as you could clearly see, the casket in the video and the carriage you could see on the video was the same spotted at Costa's private funeral. And I would say I rather found it kind of disrespectful, in the sense that This company had their logo on the carriage in which Costa Titch was being carried to his hometown to be laid to rest in Mpumalanga. I know the company really needed customers and all of that, but I feel it's not the way to go about it, putting your logo on the carriage. I feel they would have used a different approach. There are other ways you could advertise stuff like that, but blatantly putting it out on TikTok and using Costa Titch's song, it seems more like they were trying to get customers using his private funeral as a form of promotion. I'm not trying to sound bad or anything or trying to spoil the reputation. Obviously, I know it's business and they must promote their stuff, but I really would love if they employ better means for that. That is one discovery I found out at Costa Titch private funeral ceremony. Those were only the two things I could point as wrong during the private funeral for Costa Titch. And talking about the memorial service that was supposed to hold on Costa Titch's YouTube channel, it eventually didn't hold on the main channel, which is supposed to be Costa Titch's channel. They created a new YouTube channel which was called Hype Nation. So guys, I really don't have any problem with that, but their excuse was that they had network issues with streaming the whole memorial on Costa Titch YouTube channel, so they had to use that alternative. But guys, I would have really loved if the memorial was streamed on Costa Titch YouTube channel, which would have been more respectful and a more suitable way of paying the last respect to the late rapper, as it was a platform he used in showing his craft and everything to the world. And it's ideal if all the fans that subscribe to his channel got the opportunity of seeing it on his channel rather than creating a whole new channel. I feel like they would have waited to fix the whole streaming issues, but at the end of the day, things like this are really hard to like fix up. So I think they tried the best they could do, but that was just my own observation concerning Costa Titch memorial. Other than those things mentioned, I really didn't have any other problem with what they did. It's not really easy fixing up something like that as quickly as possible, because the whole thing happened so fast. So I believe the family really didn't have enough time to process the whole thing, but they just had to do what had to be done. And I won't really blame them. It's really a sad thing and they just really want to like get on with it so fast. So guys, if there's anything you would like to add to what I've said, or if you noticed anything concerning the private ceremony or concerning his passing, you can leave it in the comment section. I'll do more findings and I will create a new video concerning you guys' opinion. It's been your boy Merkel Jameson. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I'll see you some other time. Peace.